Ladies and gentlemen, on the murkiest depths of the Manning River, please welcome Glenn and Adam.
Gets me every time.
I love that intro.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello, Glenn.
Hello, Adam.
Hello, audience.
Is there anyone there yet?
Yeah, there's 10 people watching.
Oh, I can't tell.
Oh, can't you?
No.
Okay. Yes, no, there's 10 people watching, Glenn.
Wow. Already?
All your fans are here.
Yeah, I just can't just see Adam's pretty face.
Yes, I know, as you usually do. Yeah, so it's about a week since we went live last, and had a few. I think it was Monday. I can't remember. The week's been too big. But anyway, we come up with a few ideas, and a few people are willing to join us at some stage. I know Dizzy's going to join us in the next couple of weeks. He's got a big announcement. I haven't told you about it yet, but I can't tell you. I can't tell you about it here either.
It'll be a surprise for all of us then.
It will be. I'll tell you later. But
Okay.
He's got a very big announcement, and it's going to be pretty cool. So, that'll be good. So, I've got a few things tonight. I have some old footage that you may not even remember.
I probably haven't seen some of it.
No, you probably haven't either. And got a couple of surprises some unreleased footage that haven't shown before. Just all sorts of stuff, and we've got a special guest video of Daniel Maris. He sent it to me today.
Daniel doesn't catch fish.
No, we'll see. It wasn't Daniel that caught it anyway. So.
Sorry, Daniel.
Yeah. So, hang on, the chat. I forgot the chat. Yeah.
Hey, Sam.
So, Sam, how are you, mate? So yeah. So anyway, we shall have a look. Let's do our first video of the night. I've got to remember how to use this. Okay.
Good thing is I know nothing about what's coming up.
All right. Okay. So this video here is almost the first time we ever went shark fishing together. The very first time we ever went shark fishing together was a group, and a big storm rolled in, and I pissed off. I pissed off back to the car real quick and left you lot.
Had to look after the camera, didn't you?
I did. I had to look after
the camera didn't get wet.
Exactly.
And you missed out on a shit pile of footage.
I did. I missed out on a lot of footage. So, yeah, anyway, this is a couple of weeks later down on Harrington Wall. And I actually caught a shark here. I was trying to think. My memory's not real crash up. Yes, I had caught a shark a little bit earlier. And then you... No, I didn't. No, my memory's not that good. Okay. Anyway, we'll go have a look at it. I can't fucking remember.
Nice story. Adam needs more dragons.
It does need more dragons. Okay, anyway, here we go. Over to you, Glenn.
How's it going?
Oh, all right. This one ain't stopping.
Nah. Obvious shark. I don't know what though.
He's on that sand.
Yeah. This could take a while.
It's all right. We'll sing the birds.
He's got to have 600 metres out there.
Oh, there it all goes.
It's more than I got back on there.
Yeah.
There it goes. Popped it.
Bugger.
I reckon he's gone over the sand.
Yeah.
Do you remember that day, Glenn?
Yeah, vividly.
Yeah, so it was actually one of those things too, because the dolphins had just come through. And we always say that when the dolphins are coming through, the sharks aren't too far behind them.
Yep, get ready for the run as soon as the dolphins have been.
That's exactly right. So if you ever, yeah, right, keep going.
Yeah, on that particular day or that trip, that was back before we had any real decent gear. That poor little Daiwa 450H just got melted.
It did.
Yeah, it just wasn't anywhere near up to the task.
It had smoke coming off it that day.
It was. The side of the whole side of that reel was that hot. We ended up pouring water over it to try and keep it cool.
It was, and it wasn't that. I suppose it was about 2 years, maybe. Actually, about a year after that, you end up hooking a bigger one in the river on it. Remember that day, Glenn?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna put footage up of that, but I didn't have the room to do it. But
no, well, you want to? Yeah, that was a good day to show people.
Yeah, so we'll just keep that one for next time.
Lessons learned on that one.
There was, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, but that was one of the first times we'd ever gone shark fishing together. I think about the weekend before that was the time you hooked up to about a 6-footer. Storm rolled through. I did the bolt, left you to it, and the other boys helped you land that one, and then so that was a pretty big shark, whatever that was. We never got to see it. It was gone.
No. Yeah. Honestly, it would have been at least 600 metres out, so out very close to the entrance of the ocean from the gantry.
Yeah, no, it was gone. So this other clip is actually, I think this one might have been the following weekend, because I had Chris Short up from Melbourne, staying over at my house, and he came up for to try and catch a shark. And no, Chris was the one doing the video in yours. Chris brought the rod up for me.
Oh, your new custom rod.
My new custom rod.
Right.
He didn't bring it up. He came up. We went out and we were using it. But yeah. So anyway, so Chris was there then. But this one here was when I caught my first decent shark on my new rod. That cost me about $700. And now it sits in the shed gathering dust. You know, what do you do? But
Get out and use it.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's but this was the one from I can't remember who they were. 1020 when Chris was doing work for 1020, and yeah. So anyway, this is one of my first ones off Harrington Wall. I'll play that and we'll have a look and have a talk.
Yeah, if you. I'm in it. At all.
Did you notice anything special about that video, Glenn?
Oh, you and your thongs.
My shark safety boots.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Safety first. Oh, it's not like you were down there gaffing it or nothing.
Oh, no, but who had to run back and bloody get the pliers because no one brought them with them 500 metres down the wall?
That serves you right for catching.
Yeah, we get it, finally get it up, and so Dan turns around and says, "Who's got the cutters?"
Yeah.
And everyone's looked at each other, and well, it wasn't Glenn's problem because he wasn't fishing actually with us, but we were fishing beside him.
Yeah.
And and so they sent me down to get it. And I had to run down and back, so I did a kilometre of run just to get.
That was actually before we were fishing together.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh,
and
right. Yeah.
Yep. And it was after that I messaged you and asked you if you wanted a sponsorship because I was handing out other people's sponsorships. And Glenn said, "Yeah, no worries. As long as I get something out of it, I don't care." No, he didn't. But anyway.
And you've never caught more sharks since.
That's right. Like, it's just unbelievable. Join up with Glenn and it's just uphill from there.
Or downhill.
Downhill. Yeah. No, it's been good. But yeah, no, that was one of my bigger sharks I caught that day. And I'd originally caught one at, up near Wingham the year before, I think it was. I might have even been that year, I can't remember. And
Mundrel.
Yeah, Mundrel. And caught one about 5.5 foot, something like that. And it was pretty good. Hang on, here's Mark. Yeah, well, it was at this point we realised Glenn was going to be fully signed up. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I had my SAS braid shirt not long after that.
That's right. Yeah, that's when Dan had SAS. That was good stuff. Yeah, that was the original Taz line. Yeah. And they were good times back then. But they just got better since Mark pissed off. So. And that reminds me too. I found the clip of Mark when you took him out and hooked up, and he looked shit scared.
Oh, bobblehead.
Yeah, that's right. So next week, Mark, you got to watch, mate, because I'm going to put that video up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he blamed me for losing the shark because the hook straightened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
so he still hasn't caught one.
No. Oh no, he did. He caught a little pup.
Oh well, that's all right.
Up Dawson. Yeah.
He popped his cherry then.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, but now I've got another. I don't want to go through these videos too quick, but I've got another one here. Where are we? That one there. Okay, this one here was we went out in the boat this day. and it was actually one of the when you finally got your Tiernos, and we went out in the boat, and this one was in early October when you did this. I looked at the date on the video, and it was early October, and we went out in the boat, and we dropped the baits, and about 3 minutes later, your rod went off, and this is what happened.
Oh, I remember this.
Go, sunshine. Oh, yeah. Holy smokes. You on the full anchor? Nah. No. Maybe. I'm maybe the pull. No, anchor. That's got a lot of power. I reckon we should pull anchor and follow the damn river. Just come over here. There we go. You've been bitten off, mate.
I've been bitten off.
Bitten off through wire. What's that, 100 pound?
Yeah, not a 90. But those strands have been pretty much clean busted. So he's
Yeah.
I don't know how well you saw that, but my stream must be a bit crappy at the moment because it was just stop start and funny sound.
Oh, was it? Okay, because it come through on mine all right. If anyone is having trouble viewing this, let me know, because Clayton is on the PlayStation. And
Diggy
he's
Boy.
yeah, and he's and I've got it set up so that everything. Okay, Mark said he
Okay,
set
yeah,
it fine.
cool. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, so
Yeah, and that running the Tiernos was the first reasonable upgrade I did for any sort of gear.
Yeah.
And from memory, because I couldn't actually watch the video. Well, obviously picked up the bait, took off, come up solid on it, and it just ran. And because we weren't fishing heavy enough wire at the time,
no, that's right.
so I upgraded the reel. I think Adam had a decent reel at the time, but I went from the 450, which had really next to no drag by comparison.
Yeah.
And then we're fishing heavier drag on the same light wire, and the wire wasn't standing up to it then.
No, that's right, and that's when bloody Sheppo messaged you, and he said, "Oh, look, try this," and it was definitely a big upgrade, and it was good to go up to that sort of 600 odd pound, I think they were, or something like that. And then it was bloody. It was certainly a learning curve. It's taken. That was 2015. So like all these years, it's little steps each year. We've gone from.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's as you go through, you upgrade your gear, then you got to upgrade more gear, and then you learn that this doesn't work here and that doesn't work there, and it's a bloody big learning curve. And a lot of people go out, they want to know, we want to catch a shark. You say, okay, well, try this, and they go out and they give up. After about 2 or 3 goes, sometimes after the first night, they'll just chuck it in. Didn't get a shark.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, over the years, we've worked out what techniques work in different places as well. Whether we tie our breakaway or cut off line from the brick to the hook, or to the swivel above the wire, or above the heavy mono trace, to give them more play in the line so they can get a bait down first, or whether they cut it off straight away when they bite a bait. I mean, sometimes we're using two full bricks of weights in the current just to hold the bait in place.
Yeah, that's right. And it's the same with chasing sharks up the river on balloon, like when we're live baiting and stuff like that. I used to use 2 meters of wire because I thought, get that bait down deep, live bait down deep.
Yeah.
But I've found that changing to sort of 1 meter to half a meter wire is heaps better because of the fact you get that visual of that shark coming along the surface, 200 meters downriver. And wherever that fish, that bait is tracked, that shark will go in exactly the same line and until it hones in on that bait, and then you just watch it cruise.
We saw that down here below Wingham.
Yeah, that's right.
We actually caught the same shark twice.
We did.
And you could see it finning like with a V in the water, little bow wave as it's actually swimming around following the track that we've just come through, zigzagging backwards and forth.
Yep, and that is actually pretty cool to watch, and hopefully, if all goes well, we might be able to get some decent footage of that this year, because I used my phone because we didn't really expect to clean up like we did that day, did we? Like,
no.
We just went out for a fish.
Well, clean up, we caught one fish, but we caught it twice.
Exactly, but it was good fun. Like, it was only in a matter of an hour or so. Any footage of that shark you skull dragged in because it was a pup up at Manning Point. Oh,
yeah,
I know what he's talking about.
The big white you lost.
Yeah, no, he's talking about the big silver one.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put that up next week. Yeah. When we start, we might talk about dewies or something.
Yeah, they don't take wire.
No, jewfish don't take wire at all. I've only caught 3 or 4 on them, and you've caught heaps. And so no, but it's definitely a big learning curve when it comes to shark fishing, and a lot of people think it's as simple as dropping a bait. It's not. Sometimes it is. It's like
it certainly can be.
Yeah,
especially if you're chasing dew.
That's right.
If you're targeting dew, you'll hook sharks all night.
Yeah,
but if you're chasing sharks, then
you'll hook dew all night.
That's happened.
Yeah, it has.
We've had dew dragging our big shark baits around, just annoying the crap out of us.
I keep thinking we're getting the run, we get a rattle, and so
you bring it back, and it's got all these pinprick marks all through it and scrape marks all down it.
That's right. All right, so we might have a look at Daniel Maurer's clip before we go any further, and then we can go back to look at this. Okay, so this is apparently Daniel was saying that he played. He was playing guide for his mate, and his mate hooked up and got this cracker of cracker of a barra. All right, here we go. This is going to look a bit funny because it's going to be stretched out a bit because it's been done with the phone, but you get the gist of it.
As long as it makes the fish look bigger, we're laughing.
It makes it look heaps bigger.
Oh, good.
I think I hit.
I just cast there too. How fuck's that?
I think you smashed it.
You! It's going to take over for a while, blood, that.
He's only just there because there's my leader.
Yeah. So he's about 70, 60, 70.
I'd be happy with that.
Oh, hell yeah.
I wish we could get them here.
Oh, yeah, be nice.
Yeah, I heard that they've been caught in the Manning.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Maybe.
There was a big one pulled in a net, I think down at Foster.
Yeah, it was too, wasn't it? Yeah. And they catch them quite often down in Sydney.
Yep.
Yeah, so you never know. The truth, there might be truth in that story that Barra have been caught in the Manning.
Yep. Yeah. Well, we won't know. that fella's not with us anymore.
No, sadly. But yeah, so anyway. Yeah, but no, that was a very good clip. Thank you, Daniel. I can't use your other ones because they're set as private. They wouldn't let me download them. So you'll have to pick your game up, mate. Okay, what's Mark? What's Mark on here? I'll put it up. Hey, why don't you make a mango Jake the egg? Is that giddy? I got told. What trees? Sorry, I think he means Tari's biggest.
His biggest wanker.
Well,
that'd have to be reliable information.
I didn't read that before I put it up.
No.
Thanks, Mark. I appreciate that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, what's this here? What's this? Yeah, he's got not for you guys. Okay, you have their patterns worked out, and okay, took ages.
Yeah, well, it did take ages once we. when you actually go out and target one species and set up completely 100% for that.
That's right.
And, yeah, you've got to get everything right, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but
or do what we do and spend 8 hours at a time chasing them.
There's been times when we've gone all night, like we turned up at 6 o'clock in the afternoon and left at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, drive out in daylight and drive home in daylight.
It's ridiculous sometimes. I look back at it and think, and we don't even catch anything sometimes.
Oh yeah.
No, it's. I'd look at it and think, geez, all that sleep I lost.
Well, the good thing is we worked out you can actually sleep in your bloody car.
That's right.
Because the ratchets are loud enough to wake you up.
They are, exactly.
That is like instant.
That's
adrenaline rush as soon as you open your eyes and the ratchet screaming. Man, it's full on. It's like you never went to sleep to start with.
Yeah. What's this?
Keep it on you, Daniel. That's your mind, not ours.
Yes. All right. Okay. Let's have a look at. Okay. These are the special ones. Glenn. A lot of people haven't seen these ones, and we were never going to release them, but I'm going to put it up. It's on me. All right. But no. Sometimes you get bycatches when you're chasing sharks. Quite often, well, not quite often, but there's times when you can't control what you catch. It's like when you go catch anything, go chasing deer, you'll get a stingray or anything like that. So, yeah, but these two clips here are pretty cool, and we'll have a talk about it after we watch the first one, and then we'll watch the second one after we have a bit of a chat. And
hey, Mark, as soon as you buy a decent looking mask.
Where's Glenn Mark? Oh, Jesus. All right. Here we go. Where are we? Now I've lost where I'm up to. Thank you, Mark.
You got a giggle.
Yeah. Which one is it? I think it's this one here. I might press the wrong one here. Just bear with me. Here we go.
Go on. Well done, mate.
So yeah, they're pretty awesome. I remember the night that we hooked our first one, and like we said, we don't go out targeting, but you got
just for those that didn't pick it, it is actually a white.
Yeah, that's right. And when you drop baits and stuff like that, you got to expect bycatch. And I remember they don't fight like I thought they would. I always imagine these white pointers as these big, nasty bloody sharks. Oh, yeah. I just thought these things would go nuts once they're hooked. And I guess a 5 meter one would if you hooked a 5 meter one, but. They were sort of a disappointment. They sort of fought like a wet sock a bit, didn't they? Like,
if you want a disappointment, catch them. You know
what? Yeah,
the grey ones.
The grey ones, yeah, the grey nomads. Yeah. But yeah, so like they're pretty cool to add to the list.
And the jaws on them.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Gnarly.
Yeah, it's not like a bull shark where they retract their teeth. Like these whites have got their teeth out all the time. And Yeah, they're pretty cool little bycatch, and you're supposed like that one there when got it up when I tail roped it. I didn't know what it was because I was sort of in the dark. It was dark, and I said to Glenn, I yelled out, I said, I think it's a white. I said, but I'm not sure. I can't tell because the juvenile white is actually a bronzy color, and that's what threw me. And
Yeah, that one almost came up silver, like he was that clean.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
And then the second one did too.
yeah, and when I'm standing there, it wasn't until I actually held the tail and they got the big knuckle on the tail because they're a big wide knuckle instead of just a skinny tail on them before the pre-caudal pit. It just blew me away. I couldn't believe it. It actually had a white sitting in front of us, and I'm like, geez, these things are sort of a rarity, but they're not that rare, are they? When you look at it.
But when you consider the amount of baits we put out compared to the amount of whites we caught, which is only what 3 or 4?
Three.
Three.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 over the period of all the years we've been running baits off the beach.
That's right.
Exactly. I mean, I would have thought the odds of catching one would be much higher.
Yeah, considering that you go out and you drop a bait and you might hook at the wrong time of year, you might hook 20 friggin' grey nurses at night. Not that we do, but, hypothetically.
Well, I mean, at one stage there, we had a pretty high ratio of nurses to bronzies and bulls and duskies.
That's right.
But, I mean, the thing is, you just get the hook out and get rid of them quick.
That's right. Yeah, when it comes to...
Yeah, I mean, one, we don't want to catch them.
No.
And 2, we don't want to hurt them. So we never even took photos of the damn things.
No, that's
no matter how big the nurses were, we just get them in the wash, knock the hook out of them, and turn them around, piss them off.
Yep, that's right. And they say you're supposed to cut the wire as soon as you identify them. I'm not going to let a shark swim away with a hook stuck in its mouth.
Not when we can dehook it quickly and get it going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right. If you don't know what you're doing, you're better off just cutting it and letting it go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to be...
They're one of the few that'll spin around and have a shot at you.
They will. Yep, they will. And nurses are probably one of the, other than bull pups, are probably one of the ones I hate handling because as soon as you grab their tail, they're at you. They want to swing around and grab you.
Yeah.
But,
and the funny thing is, people ask me all the time, oh, what are the bulls like to handle? Aren't they the nastiest thing in the water? And you go, well, no, nurses are the worst because they'll have a go at you. Yep. Bronzies are fairly flexible and they'll spin around and have a shot if they think they'll get you.
Oh, yeah.
Or they just go nuts on the on the sand.
Yep.
But you get up to the bigger duskies and dusky whalers and bulls, they just sit there.
Yep.
But once you get them on the beach in the wash or on the riverbank,
yep,
it's almost like they switch off.
Yep, they just sit there. They let you do what they want to do, except for the odd one where they go nuts.
But that one wasn't landed yet. that was on the tail rope.
That's right, it was.
After that, even that one sat.
Yeah, once they belly out.
Yeah. So I mean, I'd rather deal with a 3 meter one than a 1.5.
Oh, me too. 100%. Yep. At least you know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Yep. Now let me go through these questions a bit. Mark, well, here we go.
You won't.
So I was always on a Colgate commercial. You're an idiot.
Look at this splash, it gets right in.
That's it. Hey Heath, how are you, mate? David, well, I just came looking for what's causing the trouble. It's Glenn, mate. Yeah. It's Glenn, 100%.
Yeah. They come in looking for what's dragging the big baits around.
Yeah, Glenn, here we go. Mark, when are you trying for sharks on the surface lure? We tried about 2 years ago, didn't we? Remember when we had the sharks?
We had a follow-up on, what was that on? Like a
sugar, it was a sugar pen.
Yeah, a little sugar pen.
Yep, twice.
Yeah, and the shark come flying in to have a shot at it.
Yep, and we thought we'd really like to have a crack at doing it one day.
Yeah, would have been wonderful on 12-pound leader or 6-pound leader that we're running for free.
It would have been. It would have been good footage though.
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah,
but it was pretty freaky to see one flying in at a lure that's skipping along the top.
Bloody oath. Yeah, 100%. All right, okay. Here's another one. This one is my white. when off the beach. Okay, here we are.
It's in the case, it won't get down.
Oh. Shit hot!
Yeah, but so that was my first white. It wasn't a real big one, but I put up a good little fight, but nothing I
It's
expected.
funny, the ones we have caught, the two off that beach to the north, almost exactly the same size.
Yeah, that's right.
And that one there was very close, maybe a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I was actually surprised that we got that one because we were still catching bulls at that time, even though I know they still sort of hang around. That it was sort of late in the season though, wasn't it? It was just after mullet run when I got that one.
Yeah, well, we were all jumping up and had tracky pants on, so it must have been bloody cold.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
yeah, but it's if you do hook them, get them up. If you got the gear to get the hooks out, get the hook out quick, turn it around, get them on their way.
By the gear to get the hooks out, we don't mean a pair of pliers.
That's exactly right. If you're going to de-hook them, you use a de-hooker, not a pair of pliers. Yeah, 100%.
Definitely.
Yeah. What's Mark got now on your next shark trip up the door, fresh indoors, and you play baby shark?
You do.
Yes, we can do that.
Yeah, just for you.
That's right. Exactly.
And everyone will abuse us because it's stuck in their heads after that.
It will be. All right. What do we got now, Glenn? Let's have a look at one of these ones. These ones are special, aren't they? I've got one there. This might be our last video.
I keep forgetting I'm actually on this. I'm just watching you talk and watching videos.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I start slinking down in my chair.
I'm just trying to figure out what one is that one. I think we might have already seen that one, but I can't see a preview on it. No, we'll watch this one before I go to the next one. You brought this up last week, Glenn.
Yes. And that one, just interestingly enough, that one is the first big male shark that I believe we hooked in the river.
Yep, it was long, it was skinny, and it took. I think I worked it out. It was about 2.5 hours to get it to that point, and a normal shark is like 45 minutes. Even that 3.1 you got was 45 minutes.
Yeah,
that thing there.
Yeah, it was a completely different fight.
Yeah,
that thing just tore around the river flat out.
Yep.
Went for longer and faster runs and was hectic.
Yep, and that is a big indication of a male shark.
Yeah,
right there.
And I mean we were there and we could see it as it came up, and it was a lot longer and a lot skinnier. Like it didn't have the sheer bulk of the female.
That's right.
So which is probably why it was a lot more active and fast. Whereas the big females are just I mean, they'll swim away and tear line off, but not in a crazy fashion.
No, and any male sharks, even like 2 meters, you hook a 2 meter male shark, and you can tell straight away it's a completely different fight. They just go nuts, absolutely nuts,
zigzagging all over the place. On the smaller ones, you don't get as long a runs because they wear themselves out because they're just going crazy.
Yeah. G'day, Robert. How are you, mate? Yeah. So,
Hey, Robert.
No, they're definitely a different shark altogether. The male sharks.
Yeah. Well, that one. I'm pretty sure it had me around that bit of reef at some stage.
Yeah.
Which is why when I came in close and I've given it that last bit of heave ho on it, the leaders actually snapped.
Yeah, I didn't. So I've never been able to hear until I put these headphones on. Then when that snapped, Emmy's yelled out, "Quick, jump in and grab it!" No.
Good advice.
No. Yeah, not doing that.
I don't know. Well, see, the problem is I had a dodgy tail roper there. He could have dived in and got the tail rope on it. It was only right there.
It was right there in about 2 meters of water, Glenn. That's right. It would have been a nice little wrestle.
Yeah.
That thing was still green.
Yeah. And even after a long fight, it still had plenty of go in it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep. That bloody oath it did. But yeah, no. All right, we'll have a look at this last video here, and then we'll just have a bit of a chat about fishing in general. And that's, it's nearly 45 minutes already.
Oh, it flies, doesn't it?
It does. It flies when you're having fun. All right, we'll have a look at this one.
Oh yeah.
He's heading towards that headland.
Don't tell him he's getting close.
That's it. That's full drag.
You might see us fooling here.
Yeah, grab it, mate.
So what happened there was, Glenn, I had to go and get the other harness, and when I switched the camera off, it took off and went around the headland and busted Glenn off, didn't it, Glenn?
It did. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do to stop them. I mean, I didn't actually get most of that feed through on my slow internet here, but from memory, that thing just screamed a lot of line off fast.
I did. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It was hammering.
And that wasn't the 450H. That was the Tinos. And
That's right.
Up to full drag. Eventually, like they're taking line, you slowly increase it up.
Yep.
But even then, it didn't make any difference.
No, it just wanted to go, and it's good when you hook them. It sucks when they bust you off and you don't know what they are.
Yeah. Well, I think I actually got leader back on that one. So
that's right.
when it went out, and the headland it went around would be good 500-600 meters away.
Yep.
And he's gone in fairly tight on the headland and actually busted it off on the mono leader before, like after the wire. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I actually got it all back except for probably a 10 or 15 meters leader and the wire trace. So at least it wasn't swimming around with 500 meters worth of braid hanging out of it.
Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, but no, it was certainly a decent shark, and it's always one of my favourite clips to see you get busted off.
Yeah. I like those ones where you end up arse over in the sand.
Yeah, no, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but no, it was bloody. So, what are your plans for the weekend, Glenn? Are you fishing on the weekend?
Yeah. Well, it's Saturday and Sunday, isn't it?
Saturday for some.
Yeah. No, I'll be heading down to the lake in the morning.
Okay. GPS spots?
Yeah, third post past the grey and white pelican.
Yep.
Yep. Take a left there and head past the black stump.
No worries. All right. I would have said go follow the rock wall straight out to the sea and just keep going as far as you can go.
Fair enough. Well, let's play it out there.
There is, yeah. I was actually, I won't say it on here. I was talking to someone about that the other day, young Josh. But I'll tell you about that in private about something, and Flathead outside.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to say it on here because I don't want to incriminate anyone.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but yeah. So no, my plan is to work tomorrow, so I'll be thinking of you.
Yeah, no, you won't.
Yeah, no, I won't. I'll be thinking about all the money I'm making.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah. So now I'll be going for a fish on Saturday, definitely. Sunday. I don't know what day I am.
Well, I was actually thinking about bringing my boat back up, the little tinny back up on up here on and fishing the Manning on Sunday.
You should, because I think that it's going to fire on Sunday, and there's those couple of spots I spoke to you about the other day that we haven't tried yet on the high tide. I think that might be worthwhile having a crack over those areas. So yeah.
Well, I think Sam was talking about running his boat, giving his boat a run, but they were going to put in at Wingham and just run down.
Yeah. Okay.
So I've actually run him through a couple of spots today, so hopefully get onto a few. Cool.
Very good. Yeah. So it's probably worthwhile chucking a plastic up Lansdowne if need be too.
Yeah. Well, if they're up around Taree, they'll be up Upper Lansdowne as well.
Yeah, that's right. And generally, if you're chasing the flatty in the deeper water up through Lansdowne and stuff like that, you look for the deep banks.
Where the bait
schooled up, and fish hard on the bottom, and bloody just slow hops, and usually you'll get yourself a good feed of flathead.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, or you can go chasing brim.
No,
that's exciting.
No.
Yeah. They're good bait, Glenn.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. So
bullies love a brim.
They do. Actually, that's what I'll do. I've got the footage of your brim getting smashed by a bully there, the one you caught in the snags.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that next one.
Yeah, definitely put that up. The other one I was going to suggest too was that first really big one where you picked me up in the boat when I was fishing on my own. The one where I nearly lost these. Oh
yeah, the fingers. Yeah. Yes. Yep. No, I'll do that. I'll go through and do a few more clips next week. Hey Josh, how are you, mate? What's Mark got now?
Mark and his freaking jacks.
I've heard that there's mangrove jacks up there.
Yeah, me too.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, but no, look, that's nearly an hour, Glenn. Again, nearly an hour gone. But I know we talk I talk shit. It's good to listen to Glenn. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, I've still got to get out and go and scoop up the live baits for the peacock bass now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, that's what you should do. Do me a video, and we'll put a video up of your peacock bass feeding.
I sent you one a couple of days ago.
Did you? Oh, you did, didn't you?
No.
Keep talking. Just keep talking for a sec, Glenn.
You reckon you can find it?
Yeah, just keep talking. Entertain everyone.
Well, I could unplug the computer and walk over there and show everyone with the camera on the computer.
Hang on a second. You just keep talking, Glenn. Tell a joke or something.
Oh, Adam's an awesome fisherman.
Hilarious.
Sometimes I just crack myself up.
Yeah. Okay. Looking. That reminds me. Remember that screenshot I sent you the other day? As of Tuesday, hang on, I was going to open this. Yeah, as of Tuesday, it's been 5 years since we released our first DVD.
Oh, what was that one called? Sharking for Beginners?
Sharking for Beginners, and it's on YouTube. Yeah.
That was good fun.
Yeah, it was, and we've changed a lot of techniques since then.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
But yeah, no, it's bloody. Here we go, Glenn. Here we go. I'm downloading it now. I'm gonna upload it here in a second.
I mean, ultimately, that first video was just two blokes filming their shark fishing.
Yeah.
That had really very little idea what they were doing, but they just we just showed what we did.
That's right. And like I said, we've changed a lot. We've changed the way we've handled our sharks and all that sort of thing.
We haven't gaffed a shark since then.
No.
I think we were still mouth gaffing them and things like that. But now we tail rope them and
it's just straight up tail rope and try and get control.
Proper D-hookers and
yeah, that's right. We no longer try and pull the hook out. We actually twist the hook out.
Yeah.
Turn it back out the way it's supposed to come out. So yeah, but it's just uploaded now, Glenn. I'll be able to play it here in a second.
Yep.
Yeah, I hope.
They're actually chasing little gudgeons around the tank now. They're getting a bit low on food, so I've got to go get some more.
Okay, I hope you. I didn't check to see if you still had all your sex toys out on the fish tank.
Oh, they'll be there.
Okay.
I usually wash them in the fish tank. You go off some freaking weird tangents sometimes. If only people knew what you come up with in the boat, geez.
Yeah, Mark, I am tired, very tired. He said, "Oh, Josh, I forgot me bloody photo again. I'll do a special video next time of me grass."
Oh, you did too.
I did. I promised everyone.
Yeah.
Yep.
You were going to show everyone in your front lawn, and now we're all disappointed. This guy's video has been a waste of time.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. We have, it just uploaded. Okay, this is Glenn's Peacock's fighting.
Peacock bass. Say it right. Have you no cockfights at all around here,
Here we go. Oh, shit.
Aren't they cool?
That was awesome. Yep, they've grown heaps, haven't they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'd be, getting close to 20 centimetres long now, I suppose. Maybe even a bit more.
Yeah, no, they're looking healthy. And you were saying...
Yeah, the Gammy one's still doing well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, broken jaw and everything.
Yeah, well, it's not actually its jaw; it's just the center piece that comes up and seals at the base of the jaw.
Yep.
It's funny to watch feed because, well, kind of funny and sad, but it runs around and grabs the live food, and sometimes they can turn around and just actually swim out the hole in the bottom of his throat. So then he's got to eat them again and again and again. But I mean, he's a healthy fish, and he's doing well. So
awesome.
And I never had the heart to put him down. As he grew, it just sort of developed, and I think he tore it when he first started eating live food.
Yeah. Okay.
But he's coping. He's doing all right.
Awesome. Well, that's good. All right. Well, I think that might just about do us, Glenn, because I'm sick of listening to you.
Yeah. Well, we've blown an hour of people's time already, so.
Yeah, I know, bloody must be driving them insane. But thank you, everyone, for hanging around and watching. And thanks, Mark, for all the comments.
Yeah, appreciate all the help, Mark.
Thanks for everyone for all the comments.
What was that, Mark? You want us to do a cockfighting video? That's not a request, is it?
Oh, jeez. He'd be in on that, don't you?
He would. Yeah.
So it's what is it? 8:53. It's not after 9 p.m. We can't do that at the moment.
No.
Yeah.
PG.
That's right. Little kids are still awake. Yeah. Look at Marky's on here. All right. So, well, that's not at the moment, Stephen.
No.
Not at the moment. I can't.
We're all disappointed, Stephen, because he forgot to get the video of his grass.
I did, but if you want to pay $5.50 on fans only, you can actually watch it live all night and all day. And if you're lucky, I may lay on it naked.
Oh, did you call that lucky?
Oh God, dude! Oh, what the hell, Mark? Mark's oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. Hey, I designed an outro.
Oh, you did?
Yes, it's not as good
Well,
as the...
before we go, we better say goodbye to everyone and thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you. Hang on. You know what we got here? Oh. Yes. That's awesome.
He knows.
No, thank you, everyone. I'm going to play the outro now, and we might talk Jewfish next time, Glenn. What do you reckon?
Well, we've got a few videos of Jewies.
We do, so we might talk a bit about Jewfish. Everyone's starting to get sick of sharks.
Yeah.
Look, see,
and don't forget the fingers one.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, that'll be one of the outtakes of where you nearly lost your fingers to the shark. That's right. Yeah. No, that's cool. All right. Well, I'm going.
And the rollover. Oh, yeah, this shark fishing is pretty dangerous. When you look back, for me, it is.
Well, yeah, but the funny thing is, when I was first starting, we did say goodbye, but I'm hanging around here for a second. When I started working at the sheet metal place, I'm using the press, and Dave said to me, he said, you know, always watch your fingers around the press and all that. And I'm like, yep. No, this is cool. I'm used to this. I'm used to not getting my fingers nabbed. So it was pretty good training before I went into work at the sheet metal place. So anyway, all right. Well, I'm going to play my outro, and like I said, it's nothing super awesome, but it just says thank you everyone for watching, and plays a bit of music, and then drifts off, and that's it. So anyway, thank you. We're out of here.
Thanks everyone.
And I will play in 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Here I come and here I go, off along the dusty road to hell. To hell, to hell. So join my table, pour more wine. What's mine is yours, but what's yours is certainly mine. It's mine, all your land and all your time, and your precious little child is mine. It's mine. Well, I know it's a crime.